everybody, welcome back. Doing another character review video. This time it's MoonDragon, critical piece to that Infinity Watch team that everybody's raving about, or, you know, seems to be the new arena meta, seems to be the everything meta, is going to crush everything, etc, etc. So we're going over her kit, and then of course check out her stats, see how she ranks to everybody. You probably, spoiler, she's going to be good. So if that's all you want to know, then you know what, all I ask you to do, check out the Discord link in the description below. You can follow along for maybe some other content that you weren't aware of. Also, we're pushing towards that 10,000 subscriber mark, so go ahead and subscribe. And if you want to enroll in what our giveaway is for that 10,000 subscriber, all you got to do is comment, right? Anything below, say hi, say, you know, you had a great Wednesday or a Thursday, or you had a great July, June, I don't know, depending whatever time you're in. I don't know what timeline you're in. I'm not the boss of you. Say something, whatever you want. And yeah, let's go. Oh, and if you want to help out the YouTube algorithm, love when you hammer down on that like button. All right, let's check out MoonDragon.
Bring me WolverThor!
Okay, all right, let's see here. All right, so we're gonna go over her passive first, right? So I think you guys can probably see this decently. Yeah, we can see this decently. All right, so I like to start here. We'll have it at 4. I got to use msf.gg. The bots are a little bit funky right now, so the way I used to do it, the Ultron bot's not being used anymore, so we got to go through here and kind of just toggle back and forth to see the upgrade. So her passive, on spawn, if this character has 3 or more Infinity Watch allies, gain charged. On kill, gain charged. When this character or any Infinity Watch ally drops below 50% health, apply 1 defense up and 1 deflect to that ally. So you like always seeing that. That's kind of a, you know, you got Crystal doing those things. You've got speed ups with Night Nurse and stuff like that, where, you know, these critical characters that you want to have, you know, keeping your characters alive, doing things like this when they get too low. And then she's got a nice boost on focus and resistance for herself and Infinity Watch allies, 40% before the T4. When you get into the T4 here, looks like everything stays the same. All these stats stay the same. It just, yeah, it bumps to the 60%. So you get 20% more focus and 20% more resistance. I'm going to say that's pretty good just for the resistance by itself. I'll say that. Okay, so that's actually pretty solid. I do like that. I don't know if it's necessarily essential, but it's definitely going to be pretty good. The first ability up on the board, we'll jump to that, is going to be your special. It's the meditation wave. We'll look at it without the T4s in it. So if primary target is a protector with immunity, flip immunity on primary target and apply immunity to all Infinity Watch allies. That feels, and I think I mentioned this in when I did the Envoy video, that feels very Black Order-esque. Not sure if there's many others like that out there. Clear all positive effects from all enemies. Love, love, love that. That's fantastic. Guess what? Guess what? Because we've got Heroes for IR out there, right? So we'll see if the focus attack is increased for that. Is it enough to get past those charges? Anyway, attack primary target for 280% damage and apply slow for 2 turns, plus reduce the speed bar by 30%. You're healing all allies for 30% of this character's max health, and you're applying defense up and deflect once again. So, and like I mentioned, you gain 1,000% focus for this attack. So when you're doing that, that's huge for stuff like this. Does it get through the Infinity or the Hero for Hire's charge? Meaning, you know, because those charges give you extra resistance. If so, again, that's part of my frustration with this team, and investing in war defenses immediately negated by this team, right? Or, you know, at least per the videos. So then if you put the T4s in this, you get what? How much damage is that? You get 40% more damage. The speed bar increases from 30 to 50, so you get a 20% additional speed bar reduction. I do like that because they're already slowed for 2 turns, so you're going to get them slowed for 2 turns and rewind that speed bar, so it almost takes somebody out of the match completely. That health stays the same, so really you're talking about 40% more damage and speed bar. Is this essential? I do like the speed bar. I don't know if it's necessarily essential. I'm shocked they didn't have some in the heal part. I will say that I like that they didn't, because that would have probably made this more of an essential ability. So after that, you do not actually go to the ultimate right away, it looks like. I think this is a turn 3, I believe, right? Yeah, so it's, yeah, because turn 1, turn 2, yeah, all right. So, because when they summon, they come here, they turn 2, they get there, and then, so yeah. So after that, you're going to the basic, which is attack primary target for 240% damage. If charged and there is more than one non-summoned enemy, instead mind control one non-summoned enemy to attack the primary target. The controller gains 20% damage and clear charge. So if phyla-vell is an ally, apply assist to phyla-vell. So you're really using this to attack somebody and get mind control, right? Because if there's more than one non-summoned enemy, which is going to be most of the time, you're going to mind control. All right, so oh, blitz timer going off. You can just wait. When you get to the T4 here, all right, what do you get? You get 40% more damage, and you get an additional 20% damage on the controlled character. So that's what we're looking at here. Is this essential? I don't know. I'm not sure this because you don't control who's going to do this. I don't know. I mean, it could be a weak character, so I don't really love that T4, honestly. I don't think I'm going to touch that. There is a spot up here where you get the assist, where it gives you a little bit more damage per charged, gives you a little bit more damage and piercing. Okay, great. I mean, I'm not going to do it for the assist ability. And then the ultimate, heal all allies for 15% of this character's max health. Apply defense down for 2 turns to all enemies. Attack all enemies for 340% damage. Pretty solid. The T4 gives you that extra 15% of this character's max health, right? And the all enemies attack is 60% damage. So depending what her damage stats are, that might determine how high I rank this, because I do like it for the 15%, but this team has so much sustain. I just don't know how much that extra 15% was what I'd consider essential. The defense down are always for 2 turns, so that's huge. So to me, it's really like, all right, if I get a good ranking on this damage, you know, the 15% HP boost here is going to help me give me that T4s. So, yeah, so as far as all these abilities, I'm definitely looking for, you know, good HP stats. I'm looking for decent damage stats, mainly because of this attack all. You know, obviously we've got the special that you attack primary target, but it's like, all right, I'd say you'd want high focus, but you know, you get the 60% increase here. The ability that really matters for the focus, where you're trying to clear, is you gain the 1000%, and that's it. So I'm like, frankly, as long as it's decent focus, I'm good, right? So let's and I mentioned I did do a video where I was talking about who you want to open your Red Star Elites. I picked her out of, like, if I was forced to pick, I like her because another thing to remember, which I hadn't said yet, is Hero Cosmic Skill Support. Skill Cosmic. All right, when you're talking about Dark Dimension, a lot of times people struggle with characters in Cosmic. And people struggle with finding characters to bring into Dark Dimension that are skill, because none of them used to be good. Well, now we're starting to get some good skill tunes. I feel like she's one of them, and she's Cosmic. So when you're trying to actually disperse that gear and try to get in there early, I can see her being a great character to bring. So that was one more reason why I think that using those elite Red Star orbs on her make a lot of sense, because I think you're going to be using her in a lot of game modes. All right, so now let's look at the stats. All right, so for those of you who are not aware, I have a gigantic spreadsheet that ranks all stats in the game for each character. I put them in there. It's per msf.gg. I got a baseline level 75, 7 yellow stars, 4 red, T14, 25% star tech, and passive level 4. And then I just go through here and I rank them. I have a combined ranking off to the side and da-da-da-da, right? So spoiler alert, you know, if you saw the phyla-vell one, and MoonDragon's great. She's got a great overall ranking. She comes in at number 6. And remember, this is before I add any of those passives to it. So it's even better than this. She's right after Kestrel. That is crazy. You know what I mean? And you look at the combined rankings over here, she's 21, right? So, you know, Kestrel's just a little bit ahead of her, and Dark Phoenix is just a little bit behind her. This is just one of, you know, 3 characters on this team, all of which are basically in the top 5. So this Power Leap team is nutso. So, all right, so we'll zoom in just a little bit more so you can see the numbers I'm looking at. So MoonDragon HP, I mentioned this is a critical stat. She's ranked 6th. Happy to see that. Really happy about it. You know, for the heals, it just needs to be there. Damage-wise, 27, that's pretty good. She comes in at 18,000, a little bit over 18,000. I mentioned that what was it, the ultimate ability, where I was like, maybe I do the T4 there. Seeing that she's ranked 27, I expect the ranking of that bang for your buck T4 upgrade to be pretty good. So I could see myself wanting to do the T4 upgrade for that ultimate because of the damage rank and also knowing that it's going to give me some heals. Armor, okay, I want her to live. She's ranked 37th. That's pretty good. I mean, you always want that kind of high. Her focus is ranked 2nd. You know, I mentioned before, is like, I guess it matters, whatever, for clearing. Well, this like guarantees the fact that she's going to clear, or should guarantee that she's going to be clearing those positive effects on the heroes for hire, even if they have her charge, because remember, she's got that 1000% increase there, right? So that should really make it so that she's clearing that stuff. Her resistance also 3rd in the game, top notch. So that way, hopefully you're not getting a bunch of debuffs on her. There's some cleanses from some other characters that hopefully will help with that anyway, but it is ranked 3rd in the game. So that's really, really solid. Speed wise, she's ranked 54th. Okay. I mean, that's fine. Whatever. I'm not sure this team's got so much sustain and, you know, safeguards and like spawn with this and spawn with that and revives and throw me a defense up and heal me, that I'm not even worried about going super fast. You know, it's almost negated the fact that you need speed to win. The safeguard, because I do want to give credit to Scopely for this, is I was very much getting worried that the game was going to lead towards needing a speed modifier or speed boost stats. Everything was because of Zemo. Zemo's like this super speed guy. You got to use Zemo and everything. Well, with Safeguard, that changed everything. Zemo's negated. It doesn't matter. You can't clear anything. So that Safeguard made it so it's like, okay, I don't have to worry about speed as much. All right, Safeguard's a thing. So I will give kudos to Scopely for that little item there. I expect to see that in many more games in the future. So like I mentioned, overall average rank at 21, that's pretty insane. You got to remember, if you start throwing in those passive stats on there, these are going even higher. So, I mean, again, spoiler, you know, I got that character review coming up at some point. Good. This team is good. Everybody knows it. I'm not telling you anything you're not aware of. So I'll finish it up with that. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Like I mentioned, Discord link in the description below. We are pushing for that 10K giveaway as we get to the 10,000 subscribers, so follow along. Comment below. Hammer down on that like button, right? Helps the YouTube algorithm. Click the notification bell, and I already said subscribe. Love you if you do, and we'll get closer to that mark. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.